Okay, good morning. Let's just jump straight in. So, not many stocks moved last Friday, and because of that, I don't really have any stocks on hand to watch for this morning. I'm gonna put Euro on the side because it made a 9.9% gain last week. I had a look at most of these stocks and they're just full of crap, so I'm just gonna leave them be. I think gloves will be quite active this week. Um, Looking at last weekend, last end of week, right? Seems like they are approaching uh an area of resistance. I mean, an area of support. Kosan is reaching the previous bounce at about 530. Hata just broke its consolidation again down to its previous support at about 1370. So today we'll have to see whether it can hold the previous bounce or if it's gonna dip back down to its previous major pivot. So for Hata, it will be about pretty low at about 1150 area. And for Kosan, it will be about 460. So I'll be watching those major levels for a bounce play. But looking at my broker, it looks like all the gloves are about to gap down pretty hard. So I'm just gonna pull them out. Pull all the charts up for the major glove players. So all four major glove players are out. Euro on the side. I don't think anything else will have any significant moves. So Supermax looks like that it's gonna open around 720. It's close to is it close to what is 720? 720 is a previous consolidation and previous bounce area is about 570. So oh no, previous bounce is 680. My bad. Well, 680, $7. So watching Supermax for 7 ringgit. Top glove. I know that it's quite close to a previous support as well. It looks like it's gonna open at 660, which is exactly at the previous bounce. But I don't think I'll try to enter top glove unless it drops down to about 610. So for top glove, I'm looking for around 610 for potential dip of the previous two bounces. So double bottom here and another rebound here at 610 for top glove. For Hata, let's see. Not much support here at all until at least 1150. So I'm gonna watch Hata for any sort of big moves. It's about to open at 1320, which is again around a zone where it bounced previously. But I'm not sure how confident I am playing these stocks. So 2 minutes to market open. Looks like gloves are gonna open even lower. Hata Kosan target open 1510. I mean 510. Yeah, let's just give the gloves a bit of space, a bit of time to show us the direction of the trend before we jump in, because it's Monday and all the orders stacked up from the weekends are gonna sort of unload all at once. So we don't really want to play within the first few minutes, because that's when things are crazy. That's when things go so volatile that you can't predict it. And it looks like there will be quite a significant wave of orders to clear this morning. 710. Any potential entries on Supermax? So I'll be watching Supermax for any potential entries. Okay. And we're gonna see the open. No. Gap down, gap down. All the gloves gap down, okay. Expected. Volume is not too heavy, so that's okay. Top glove 660. Potentially bouncing around 660 for top glove. As usual, the orders are delayed, so I'm gonna make use of the levels on trading view. Supermax with a bit of a rebound. Kosan, Hata, not much movement for all of them. So top glove is selling very, very hard. Oh my god. Okay. So it dipped to 6.5 for like quarter of a second just now. Would have been a crazy pickup, but it was way too fast. So this is the volatility that you see on Monday mornings, but it's not the good type of volatility, because this is just pure randomness. It's gonna let them move around because the direction is still very unclear. Supermax is pulling upwards, but seems like Supermax is the only one who is giving any sort of recovery. All the other small caps are just completely ignored. So see if anything else has a chance. So Euro, nothing, no volume at all. What are the top gainers for today? Tiasa. Nope. Very ugly. The gloves are still looking very rough. Everything else looks extremely slow. So Hata and Kosan, as usual, not really giving any moves. They're always like just the softer movers. Like they're only pulling 300k, 400k volume. Supermax and Top Glove already up over 2 to 3 million on the day. Looks like heavy support at 650 for Top Glove. But I'm not gonna try to predict any reversals on these kind of. I'm just gonna wait until it gives me either a huge panic sell and then I'll try to catch the rebound, or I'm just probably not gonna touch it at all. Do I think it's safe to play breakouts on glove stocks? I mean, it's never gonna be safe. So, is it riskier compared to others? No. But the volume on the glove stocks, just based on hype, right, it's not there anymore. So, win rate on breakouts for glove stocks currently probably low, considering the hype is dead and it's also on a downtrend, you know. So you want to buy breakouts on stocks that are at the front of the move. So when the hype is starting to build, for example, oil right now. But once the hype dies down, right, and the volume also, you can see it's choppy as hell, then the breakouts usually don't go so well. Especially also depends on what kind of glove you're talking about lah. Because glove stocks can vary a lot. It can be small caps, it can be mega caps like Top Glove, and it can also be based on news. Now there's a lot of news around Top Glove. So, for example, if you try to buy a breakout on Top Glove, it used to be quite bad. Now it might be even worse. At the end of the day, it's also risk reward lah. If you catch a strong breakout on gloves, you can make a lot because their breakouts move a lot. Land looks like a huge gap up. 20 cents. PPHB. Seems like the volume is very soft today. Like the top volume is only 8 mil on top glove. Everything else is quite quiet. Looks like they're curling up a bit, but this doesn't really show me any strength at all. This looks like a bit of rebound. Maybe today will be another no trade day. Another quiet, boring day. Ooh, Dow Jones cracked and held 30,000. Nice. So we just gotta wait for anything interesting to pop up on our screener. Public bank still moving up. Looks like all the banks are still pushing upwards. Oh, nice. Would have been an entry right there. Yeah, I should have watched the banks for dips. Forgot about that. I saw the banks were moving. The IMB. And this is good because this will probably lead to a big dump in the next few days. So every time you see a huge streak of big green candles, you can expect the dip buy to come. Still consolidating here. Oh, hang in. Potential dip play on hang in. Dip is quite small. 640 used to bounce quite a bit, but I mean, right here 640, 640, 640. But the dip is too small for me to be interested in it. I want to see it dip harder. Still consolidating on the large cap gloves. Wonder if we can see them break down. Oops. Potential for Supermax to break its high of day. But I'm not sure if this is an entry or not. 735 high of day. First resistance will probably be 745 and then 755. Potential for 20-cent move. %. I'm not a fan of playing breakouts on a gap down. I mean, if a stock can break out on a gap down, it's also a decent sign of strength. My issue is that gloves, I just don't really like playing gloves these few days, these few weeks. In with a small 10-cent rebound. Okay. Public bank going to space, looks like. Next pivot high 2380. Previous support was 2227, in which it rejected a bit but it broke over. M Bank. No, not as nice as like CIMB or Public Bank. Maybe we can see a breakout on Public Bank today. After it makes its giant move, try to catch it on a dip and then anticipate a continuation. So if it dips down, try to anticipate the break of day high. We'll see. So strong, public bank. Crazy. See if we can break 23. 23 is a huge sell. Huge resistance. Seems to be able to hold 2290 quite well. 3 million sell on 23. It's probably the reversal point. Crazy. 1 ringgit move. Damn. Homer is, wow, it's huge. Gap down. Gap down all the way to limit down. Why? Wow, if only I saw this. No lah, cannot. Not enough volume. Could have been an insane dip buy on limit down. 5 cents. Good way. Wow, it's still holding 2290. Damn. This way gloves will break down even more. Can you break day low? Any of them break day low? They have the exact same pattern. All of them always same shapes. Top glove starting to sell a bit. Public bank starting to curl. What happened to Homer is, I wonder. Any news? Why did it get down so much? It wasn't a split, it just gapped down. Imagine holding this stock overnight. Was there a stock split? It doesn't say. Okay, here we go. Possible dip on public bank. How hard can you dip? Looking for it to reach at least the VWAP. So 240 something, 250 can be a small add. Let's see if we can drop to like 22. Yep, can. Huge selling going on right now. See if we can get a fill. I have my order at 22.42. See if we can get filled. So I tried to place an order at 22.42 right here. Oh, I got filled a bit. That's okay. And just let it go at 22.6. And let's just watch it for. Yeah. Very strong selling, so doesn't look too good. Man, I didn't get to sell it. God damn. Super small trade, but really not significant at all. A quick buy on Public Bank 22.42. Wanted to sell it at 22.60, but it blinked too fast and then I just couldn't. I didn't type it in time. So 8 cents. I made like $100 on this. Whatever. Maybe after fees. I don't even think it's a net positive after fees. Yeah, it's just literally break even after fees. And it shoots back up. Ay. I got baited out over here. Look at that rebound. So I'm just gonna assume that I didn't even take that trade. It's such a small size anyways. When 2,000 shares on a 30-cent move, that would have been like $600, but insignificant. Can't even cover my commission. My mouse settings is going wild. Wrong with my mouse. I mean, the idea was there. Just the execution was just terrible. Tried to buy 5,000 shares. Would have been on a 30-cent move would have been 1.5, which was a lot more worth it compared to it's 200 in shares. choppy action. Anything new? Anything new? Wow, so quiet. So quiet. Kosan broke is low. Support at 5. Could be a decent try and enter here, but I mean, if it's based on if it's based purely on technicals, I could look for an entry soon. Even though the next bounce is very far away at like 460, which is huge drop. Needs to drop another 7%. By technicals alone, 501 could have been a decent entry, but because it's so influenced by other glove stocks, right? So it's influenced by the moves of Top Glove and Supermax as well. So technicals can just go, can be thrown into the bin. Quite volatile, public bank. The spread is quite huge. Can jump from like 2260 to 2252 in like half a second. Any new top gainers? J Corp, okay. 14%, 22 cents. Should be quite a strong move. Nope. Yet another disappointing one. Good percent gain, good volume, but no substance. I'm gonna watch Public Bank for a break of 23. See if we can pull back and break 23. So far, I've taken a very small trade only, which was a very small dip buy, which I got baited out on this big red candle. In hindsight, I could have held it for anticipating the break of 23. And then stop loss like at the low, so like 22.4 or something. But it's okay. I'll just jump in when the breakout comes. Face review, yeah, webcam stream at 1,000 subs. Oh, son. Could have been an okay entry. Yeah, get a quick 6 cents move. So first potential breakout of the day. Public Bank. watching for 23 public bank. But I'm expecting it to fake out, so even if it goes like this, right, I expect it to pop, come back down and then maybe continue. So I'm gonna, my first entry, I'm gonna anticipate a fake out, so I'm gonna enter small, and then on the dip I'll try to buy this. I'll try to buy the small dip. I'll try to buy the small pullback, but that's slightly riskier as well. But if I go in a small size, it should be okay. Can risk quite large range, I mean. Well, gloves look like they're going sideways the whole day. But their previous days as well, just sideways and then break down a bit, or sideways and then push up slightly. Yeah. Oh, I'm surprised nobody is chucking money into the market now. Almost Christmas time, eh? And people should be trying to get some quick cash on the stock market. So I thought the volume would increase over these few days, over these few weeks in December. Seems like today is very quiet, like last Monday. We have some moves coming up. Tech, strong volume. Okay, Aeon, too big to float. No, not even float, just not enough volume. Not enough move. My new same. Tech, same. Volume just came in, so maybe we can see possible entry anyway. Maybe. What's the chart like? All-time high is at 554, 545. I mean, 54 cents and a half, 54 and a half cents. You just keep this on the side and just see if it can give us an initial burst. Oh. I think this is a good time to remind you guys, whoever's watching, to help me smash the like button so that my stream can grow and I can continue sharing with more people. I try to stream every morning on the market open, the first hour of the market open. On days that I have to go to office, obviously I can't stream. I'll try to stream as much as I can. Okay, public bank. Looking quite strong. You think you can pull back all the way? $23. This could have been a decent first entry, breaking the close resistance, 22.7. Could have been a decent starter size, maybe 1/4, 1/3 of your size. 1/3. But we don't play that. We wait. We wait for the break of day high. We wait for it to break. $23, 23 ringgit. Even though the day high is 22.96. Even though the day high is 22.96. Since there's a gigantic sell at 23, I'll just let it run 2 more ticks up above day high. Try and catch. Next move maybe up to 22, 23, 20, 23, 50. Where's the next resistance? 20. The next resistance is, I mean, the previous support was, we call this a resistance, 23, the resistance as well, yeah. So we're hitting the previous support, turn resistance. At 15-minute, around the 23 area. Yeah, it's not that heavy, except for 23, 24. So maybe we'll be able to see a huge spike if it breaks 23, like last week. Maybe you'll get a move as large as this. See if you can. If it pulls back, I need to see it hold 22.55, 22.50. This zone. This is the previous consolidation, and if it breaks below it, means that the sellers are taking the driving seat. Glove still slowly bleeding out. Any other new contestants? Nope. All the same. Any new dips? See now. 6 cents dip. Nope. Well, another quiet day. It's okay. It's okay if I don't take any trades today again. Okay, managed to hold 22.70. I wonder who's buying all this, man. Institutes, I think institutes are coming in, dude. Big boys, the big boy players. Okay, here comes the breakdown. The gloves, maybe a potential dip buy before 10 a.m. where I stopped the stream. See if we can dip down to 7 ringgit here. If the dip can continue all the way to 7 ringgit, might try to poke a first entry. Doesn't seem like it though. Seems like it's just gonna slowly bleed out. top glove, can it hold 650? The top glove means major support 650. Kosan major support 5. Oh, it broke 5 already. Worth a shot of CIMB. A lot of resistance at CIMB. Probably 4650. Back to the gloves. Again, this is not really a breakdown. This is just weakness, just bleeding out slowly. Instead of there's no significant selling happening, you know. It's just people slowly letting go of their shares. Hata giving us a potential decent dip. Is very steep. It could potentially be an entry. Maybe around 12.50, $0.50 psychological level. Hata, could there be an entry? Could there be an entry? It's getting quite steep, so it's looking good for a dip. But the rest of the gloves do not look like they're showing any promise. I don't want to look at too many at once, but I want to understand the general direction of the glove market first before I try to enter. It looks like they're all testing. Looks like they're all testing the lows. Public Bank as well pulling up already near the 23 ringgit. It's already 22.90 soon. I'm just gonna focus on Hata, trying to catch a dip on Hata. It is pulling quite steep. The dip is pulling quite hard. Big sell order at 12.70. So I don't think it's gonna rebound yet. I'm watching for a dip down to like 12.50 or 12.30. 12.50 will be somewhere here. 12.30 will be somewhere here. Looks like top glove is about to clear its 650 support. Yep, 650 support cleared. Now it should break down. Supermax still probably has a huge support at 7, so I expect Supermax to rebound when it hits 7. And when Supermax rebounds, I'm gonna try and catch Hata. So I'm watching Supermax for 7, and then I'll try to enter Hata. Small size first because it can go very wrong. It can go extremely wrong. And also Hata is just no support anywhere. I want to see stronger red candles, stronger selling coming in. I want to see all the sellers clear their stocks right now, so that they don't try and clear on the rebound, you know. I want them to clear it on the panic. So Kosan starting to sell off as well. This is good potential for dips. I'm just gonna ignore Public Bank now. Watching Supermax. Will it dip harder to 7? Yep, I'm starting to see the support on 7 for Supermax. So let's see if we can hold 7. If it holds 7 and rebounds, I will shoot a quick small entry into Hata, even though the support is really not nice on Hata Lega right now. So that's making me really doubt, okay, it's not going to hold 7 at all. It's going to break through 7 easily. Easily. What is the rebound for Supermax? It should rebound around 7 according to my support level, 698. How hard has this dipped? Not really. Do we see a rebound on Supermax? Now these dips are quite hard to time because they are influenced by so many other stocks. Okay, I think I might shift my interest to I might shift my interest to Supermax instead of Hata. Quite a significant amount of selling happening right now. Volume is increasing. Selling is increasing as well. 6.9 possible support. But it tore through 6. It tore through 7 earlier, so I don't think this is gonna hold. .9 is first support that I see on this move down. 685 will be my first entry if I can catch an entry there. Oh no, I missed it. Oh no. 95. I'm just gonna hit all that 695. See if I get lucky to get a fill. I looked away for 1 second. 1 second. Try to catch a rebound on Hata then. I am in Hata 12.6, I think, if my order actually filled. Yep. Catching the rebound on Hata Lega 12.6 entry, risking 12.5. So I'm in 12.6 right here. Following the rebound of Supermax. I'm gonna sell half once I see a bit of weakness on Supermax. I don't think I'm gonna try to pull an ad on this because I'm just not too confident on it. G-cap dipping. It's okay, this is a weak dip. So a quick entry onto Hata Lega. Buying the dip, following Supermax. So I might try to let go a bit. If Supermax starts to continue going red, I might let go half of my position. And this just might be a fake 1 minute red candle. Just going to continue watching the rest. Top Glove is still selling off, so I'm gonna mitigate my risk a bit, letting go half of my shares at 1264. Even though that doesn't cover my commissions, I'm just sizing down when I see that the rest of the market is showing weakness. See how is everyone else going? Okay, Supermax continue to drop. I'm gonna let go of the rest of my position. This might be a fake out. It might debate me out again, but I might just try and get another entry later. So I sold most of it into these two. Might be a fake out, but if a dip looks like this, I'm not gonna try and catch it. I'm not gonna try and catch the rebound. Public bank looks very strong. Sending support line. There's a bit of rebound here, but I don't know if I want to try and catch this again. This might just be a fake again. You know, top glove is recovering a bit. I don't know if I want to try to predict that this is going to be the rebound, because the predictable move has already failed. The predictable bounce has already failed. So I probably took like a very small net negative on this trade after commissions, because these stocks are freaking expensive, man. So the brokerage fees are crazy. Two attempts on the dip buy. One on Hata, one on Public Bank earlier today. Both not really giving us the rebound that we want. Osun down 9%. Hata 8%, down 8%. Still consolidating around this area. Now the question is, do I want to try and ride this rebound that Supermax and Top Glove is showing right now? Do I want to try and ride it? I don't know, man. No. See, this is the risk. This is the risk of trying to anticipate like rebounds, you know, because they can fail anytime. The only rebounds that is easy to anticipate are the panic sell rebounds. But once that fails, right, the W recovery is very hard to predict. So I'm just not gonna touch it. I'm just gonna leave it alone. CIMB breaking day high, but doesn't look like this stock likes to break out properly. Captech is dead. Public Bank is the only remaining potential stock that I would play for this morning. Supermax and Top Glove is just freaking dead. Still gonna watch Top Glove for 610, 615, 620 entry. Of the rebounds, the three-day rebounds, so quite a decent support on the 610 line. So I assume a lot of like traders and investors are waiting around the 610, 6 ringgit area. If it can dip down there, lah. I'm not sure if it will even have the chance to go down that low. Oh, the other rubbish stocks. See Vivocom. It's mean, the setup was quite okay. The entry was quite nice as well. So we anticipated a bounce when Supermax started rebounding. The entry was quite good, 1260 entry. Just that it didn't rebound. It didn't give us any rebound at all. Okay, let's see if Public Bank can hold this ascending support line. See if we can hold 2280, 2270. There we go. Hata starts its recovery now with one huge buy. Somebody bought a huge chunk of shares. I mean, hindsight could have held, but it's always the risk when you hold these kind of stocks. I mean, I don't aim to catch rebounds. I just aim to catch like dip buy rebounds. So if this moves up, just let it move up. It's fine. I'm just gonna wait for the next dip. Ata, Osan. Top Glove also rebounding. Public Bank holding this level quite well. Have a look at Bintai, because it looks like Bintai is dipping as well for some reason. No, it's not. It's just slowly selling off a bit. Makes sense. It was a bit extended before this. Wow. Wow, huge profit taking today. Looks like everybody's going into the red. What are the top gainers? Guoco is still on the top. J Corp, PPHB. Anything new? Genting. Let's have a look at Genting. Guoco. Nah. Genting. Another large float stock that is hard to capitalize on for our breakouts. Genting. What are blue chips? Investors must rejoice then. LCI might break 1700 today. High chance that it could, if Public Bank continues flying, there's a good chance that KLCI will hit 1700 today. Okay, it's 10 a.m. Not much this morning. Tried to dip buy. Sold when the dip buy failed for both cases. Dip buy and we sold when the momentum failed. I mean, in hindsight, could have held both a bit longer. Could have held them to the risk level. So both entries were quite on point. Both entries were very on point. So first trade on Public Bank. Entry on 2242, which is right here. So we bought almost close to the bottom. The bottom was 2238. So 2 ticks off the bottom. We managed to snipe a sick entry, but we did not fill our size. Managed to fill a quarter only. I wanted to get 10,000 shares. Only managed to fill about 2.3k. And we sold it into 2250 on this red candle. Because I thought that this was just a fake rebound. Which is fine. And the next one was Hata, 1260. Another laser entry for a dip buy. 1260 was right here. The low was 1256. Another dip buy entry, 2 ticks off the bottom. This one, if you watched earlier, based on the rebound of Supermax, because that guy is the Supermax and Top Glove are the main reference points for the glove sector. And we sold into when Supermax started to fake out here. Then we decided to let go of our Hatash size as well, right here in these 2 candles, which is fine. Playing the safe route, managing the risk, because once the pattern is broken, the risk is just floating up there. We don't want to take unnecessary risk. Right? We took the risk that we took initially was for a rebound of this dip. But once it failed, the risk is broken. And if we try to hold for this move, the maths behind it was completely out the window already. So 10 a.m. now. Probably gonna set a few alerts. Watching a dip on Top Glove. So I want to see Top Glove break below 640. Watching around 615 area. And also Supermax, watching for it to break day low. And the last one is Public Bank. Watching Public Bank for a break of day high. I can close the rest. And yep, that should be the setup for the rest of the day. Good time to play my disclaimer. Trading is risky. This is not recommendation to buy or sell any stocks. This is how I trade based on my my strategy and my skill set. So please don't try to imitate. Don't try to buy and sell at the same time. Don't try to copy my trades. Go and learn the strategy, which I have a video on my YouTube channel. And just understand that trading is risky and you should understand risk behind it before you put any real money on. So thanks for those who tuned in today. I'll see you guys tomorrow morning, 9 a.m.